Hello. So,
Oh, this is Croatia. Okay. No, PQRS.
are you walking?
Am I what?
Walking?
Working?
Yes.
You mean back when I was?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm an architect.
Architect. No, I meant, are you walking? So that's what you take the maps for.
Oh yes, I just press this button to Slovenia. Yes, I'm done. Okay.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Syria,
From
Damascus.
Syria. And what was the main purpose to leave?
Of course, you know, it's that situation that is getting even worse and worse.
Yes.
There is no horizon of peace in Syria. Whenever they talk, I'm talking about the international community, whenever they talk about the peace talks and whenever they talk about any solution, we found out that it's only words. Words on paper.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the ground. The situation is getting worse day after day. You can't find any hope in peace.
Which town are you from?
Damascus.
Damascus.
The capital.
So,
The capital is relatively, in a better situation than other cities, but it's getting hopeless day after day.
Yes.
Because, it's surrounded by war zones.
Well, were there like special situations where you thought, okay, this is enough, I'll leave?
I believe so, yes, of course. As an architect, when you see everything around you destroyed, it's something destroys you from inside, from your inside. When you see your country collapsing, that's I'm talking about the, let's say, psychological side of the issue.
Yes.
But it started to get even worse and more dangerous because of and I'm talking about Damascus. The capital.
Yeah.
The mortar shells, bombing. It started to be so dangerous and so difficult for us.
Okay, and your main threat has been what's going on there because of the IS or because of what happened 4 years ago?
Okay, you mean ISIS?
Yes.
Yes, ISIS organization. This terrorist organization started, to get closer to the country.
Yeah.
Now clashes and battles are on the, I believe, on the southern gate of the city in Al-Qadam
Yes.
district. That is so close to so it's really, really dangerous.
How long is it ago that you left Syria?
Let's say I've been in Turkey the last week. Yes, the last week I've left Turkey the last week.
Did you cross the Mediterranean
Yes,
Sea?
yes, I did.
And
To the island of Medellin.
in Greece.
In Greece, yes. And it was, death journey, but it's something you should do.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of talk at the moment about Turkey. And did you encounter problems with your officials there, or were you able to?
In Turkey, you mean?
Yes.
Problems of what sort?
What?
Of what sort? What kind of problems in Turkey?
With the officials in Turkey.
With what?
With the official, with the police, with the.
No, actually, no. There was no problem. No.
Not at all.
No, because I had my documents. I had
Okay.
my official documents. I had my passport, my ID, everything was okay.
Can I ask you how did you manage to flee? Did you do it by yourself, or did you have a smuggler?
No, of course by smuggler. You can't flee by yourself. We are forced. Of course, it's something you don't, enjoy to contact smuggler, but that's something you had to do. We had to contact smuggler, and it was not really something you would be happy to recognize, but we had to contact them. And they took us to some point that is near to the
Border?
Greek coast.
Yeah.
Okay. And that they call it the point.
Okay.
Al-Nuqta, the point,
Yeah.
where they gather people. There are these local smugglers who work for bigger one, larger one. Of course, we don't know any of them, but they gather the people there, where they start to take rafts.
Okay,
Usually
and
rafts.
the rafts are without the smugglers, just the people.
What? There were two Turkish guys.
Yeah.
who
Okay.
are with with the people to ready the raft
Yeah.
because people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, of course.
The raft was 6 meters long.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long, and it had at the first we had there were two attempts. Sorry,
Okay.
the first one failed because it had 60 persons on the raft.
For six
60,
meters.
yes, 60 persons. We just left the coast for no longer than 20 meters when it started to sink.
So,
So we had to go back, and half of the people, no, not half, let's say 20 of those people decided not to continue this journey.
so staying in Turkey.
They stayed on the island, and we decided no, we should
Okay.
proceed. We proceeded actually. We had troubles in the engine.
Yeah.
And even the raft, there was a hole made when we had our way back to the beach. It hit a rock hit the body of the raft.
Okay.
So we had a hole. It was really dangerous, but we didn't have any another choice.
You're more people. How many people are you on your way?
We were in the second attempt. We were like 40 people.
40 people.
Yes.
And where are you heading to right now?
Now we were, before going to this point, before reaching this point, we were heading to the station,
Okay.
to the bus station to go to the Hungarian-Serbian borders.
Yes.
But after what we heard, of course, we had this information before about the closing of the borders.
Yeah.
But we decided to try. But then local people here helped us and told us that you have another route
Yeah.
through Croatia and then Slovenia. I believe we are going there. Yes, we had our decision. We are going there.
Okay.
And we hope to find people there to accompany us.
What is your final destination?
You know what? Our final destination is going to be one of the countries that welcome refugees, but mainly, Germany was
Germany.
the best destination for refugees because it has done so much for them. We thank them, by the way. We thank them. We thank the German government and German people. They were doing a great job, and it's something they can see its reflection in the Syrian community. Everyone talks about Germany and the German government and what they are doing. So maybe Germany, if not, if there were enough, there were too many people there, we might, and if we had enough money to complete our route to maybe to some Scandinavian country, but mainly to Germany. I believe.
And what are you expecting
Of
Germany or of your final destination, whatever it might be in
Germany, I expect everything good. I have the desire to get integrated in the German community. Maybe to complete my studies because I was studying masters in architecture in Damascus before I had to leave. So if I had the chance to complete my studies and then help in building the German and be a part of this community, German or any other Western European country that welcomes us, I'll be so happy.
Okay. One question. There is in the days you were on your way now. Do you feel that something changed within yourself, like the way?
Yes. There's something really surprised me. Of course, I had the idea of how helpful are the people here in the European continent. But I didn't expect that much hospitality. And there were people who are welcoming us everywhere we were going. They welcomed us. They gave us food and medicine and water. We didn't have to do anything. There were always people.
Yeah.
I want to thank, there was that old guy on the Greek Macedonian borders. It was 2:30 a.m. and he was there with a woman. They were just giving people clothes. That was so nice. I just want to thank him. I hope he sees this.
Maybe. There's in Germany. I mean, there are a lot of people helping in Germany, but there's also another side which says they're there to steal social welfare and to. I'll be a bit radical now, but I've read about a lot, and so steal social welfare and invading to export the Islam. What do you think about that?
Okay, that's something, of course, this point should be, consideration should be taken. You should take consideration of this point, because, I can't say that everyone is good. I'm talking about refugees. you should you should try to control this wave. Of course, it's a huge wave of immigration. You should try to control it. We have seen so many people in our way. Especially when we are with larger groups. For example, so many people who are not Syrians. They claim to be Syrians. For example, that's just a point. I mean, why to lie if your country is in danger?
Yeah.
So you can't say that. So maybe you have to, yes, you have to control these groups. You have to know what's the purpose of this immigration. In the other way, on the other side, let's say that it's our responsibility as refugees, as people who are going with them, to tell them that your destination, or let's say your purpose, or your goal, is to get integrated in this community. It's not their purpose or their job to adapt you. It's your job, or you have your goal to adapt with the new community.
So
You should not act as if you were acting in your country. Now you are in another country. Now you were the ones who decided to choose this destination. It's your job. It's your purpose. It's your responsibility to get integrated and to leave everything, let's say radical or behind you and start a new life. So yes, I won't be so optimistic about it, but I expect, yes, that some problem, I hope it won't be on a large scale. But you might find some difficulties when trying to.
But you're intending to learn German and...
Actually, I've started learning German since long ago, but I stopped because of the situation.
Yeah.
So I've just done the first level. I liked this language a lot when I started to learn it because I speak good English. I think. So when you speak good English, I believe you'll find German as an easy language to learn. It's not that difficult. Of course, you have you should pay attention to the differentiation between masculine and feminine, because it affects the whole sentence after that. But it's okay. I like German language. I like German civilization, German history. I've read a lot of other. So I don't think I'll find so much difficulty. But I'm speaking about myself. I don't know about.
Yeah, sure. It's about yourself. And I think that's it pretty much. What would you say to the people who have problems with so many refugees arriving in Germany?
We understand you. It's your right, of course, to express your feelings, your fears, because you are dealing with someone really different, and so different in some ways. They are so different. We understand that. We really understand that. We even understand your reaction when you go on demonstrations and ask people to maybe to leave Germany. It's your right. It's your country. We understand you. We were forced to come here. We preferred if we had the opportunity to come not as refugees, maybe as to study but that's something we had to do. We had no other choice. Our lives were threatened, so we had to do that. We just ask you to be patient a little bit, and of course, as I said before, it's our responsibility to tell other refugees and to teach them how to get integrated in the German community. It's our responsibility. It's not yours, but just be a little bit patient.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I can upload this to YouTube?
Yes, you can.
Okay.